Joanna looks at the calendar. Today she must go to the doctor. Joanna sits in the waiting room. Joanna sits in the examination room. The nurse comes into the examination room. The nurse asks Joanna, "When were you born?" Joanna says, "I was born on November 11th, 1978. The nurse weighs Joanna. The nurse measures Joanna. Joanna weighs 123 pounds. Joanna is 5 feet 6 inches tall. The nurse takes Joanna's temperature. The nurse takes Joanna's pulse. Joanna's temperature is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Joanna's pulse is 72 beats per minute. The nurse is taking Joanna's blood pressure. The nurse is telling Joanna that her blood pressure is 130/84. The nurse is telling Joanna to provide a urine sample. The nurse is taking a blood sample from Joanna. The doctor examines Joanna's throat. The doctor examines Joanna's ear. Joanna is holding her breath. The doctor is listening to her heartbeat. The doctor checks Joanna's reflexes. Joanna is breathing in. The doctor is listening to her breathing. Joanna is breathing out. The doctor is listening to her breathing. The doctor is using a stethoscope to check Joanna's heartbeat. The nurse is using her fingers to check Joanna's pulse. The nurse is using a needle to draw Joanna's blood. The nurse is using a scale to weigh Joanna. The doctor is putting a splint on her leg. The patient has a splint on her leg. This person is using crutches. This person has a bandage on his hand. The nurse is going to give an injection. The nurse is giving Joanna a pill. The nurse is looking at some x-rays. The nurse is putting drops in Joanna's ear. The doctor is writing a prescription. The doctor is handing the prescription to Joanna. Joanna is giving the prescription to the pharmacist. Joanna is getting her medicine from the pharmacist.